1, 2, 3. If you want to know what the best driver drill is, I just did it. If you want to just know what the drill is, go back, watch that again, see what we got. If you want to know why that drill works and what it's doing to fix your golf game and your swing to hit the longest and straightest drives of your life, stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? So we're talking about the driver. The driver is an absolute must club in the golf bag. It gets the hole started, it gets us ready to go, and we need to get the golf ball in play. Now, it also helps if we can get some distance on the golf ball. Now, when I work with students, obviously one of the biggest mistakes or things that we need to work with is the driver, because they struggle with kind of your classic pushing the ball to the right, sending a slice, or even pulls to the left, kind of all over the place contact and direction with this club. That costs you that direction of the golf ball, but it also costs you distance because all that energy that you're spending is not going down the fairway. So let's talk about the drill. This drill works for pretty much everybody. I use it easily the most when I'm teaching people, and this is going to be how you fix your driver. So got my driver here, I've got the ball teed up. Now, if you're somebody that struggles with making just solid contact, you can actually do this drill without a golf ball. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our normal setup. So when we take our driver setup, we should have the ball somewhere towards the front part of our stance. We get ourselves set up, we have a good grip. Now, 3 things that we struggle with the driver. One is going to be contact point, being able to understand how to get the club into the golf ball with the center of face. That's huge with the driver. I cannot overstate that. If you are not hitting the ball in the center of the face or somewhere relatively close, the golf ball will do whatever it wants to do anyway. So we need to work on getting that golf club to get back to the center, or the center of the mass of the club and the face to get back towards the golf ball. That is number 1 here. Now, number 2 is we need to work on getting our club face to close. So many people still struggle with this club face that loves to get open. So when we are swinging, it's something like this in both the backswing and the downswing. If we see the club face pointing to the sky, you are absolutely dead. There's nobody that swings it good that does that. Even people that hit fades do not point the club face at the sky. That's a very, very open club face. It is very difficult to work with. The only time I ever see it is, honestly, I'll see some people in bunker shots do that, where they're trying to hit some super high lob shot. That's when you see it, when you need the face open. But even that, it's not super common. I don't see everybody doing that. So we need to work on our ability to, 1, get the club face to come back and be square or even a little shut, especially if we're a slicer. But when we come down, I need to get that club face square. And the reason that people struggle with this is because they've been told to pull down with the handle, pull the chain, do whatever to make that club come down. When you do that, make this type of motion, that club face is going to open up. It's very, very bad for your golf game. Do not do that. So what do we rather see? I need to get the club face to start working down closed. So I need to get this club face twisting down so it's starting to look at the golf ball a little bit sooner. That's the main thing that's going to help get this ball to not slice, is club face control. Now, I say that's the main thing because the main thing in the golf swing is face, but that then dictates our club path. So the third thing that dictates where we're going to hit the golf ball is club path. So we know, or most of us know, we need to swing from the inside more. We need to be swinging the club from the inside and swinging more in to out if you want to stop your slice. Some of us don't know that, but you need to swing more in to out with the golf club. Now, the fact that you have the club face more closed, that is what allows, when we make good contact, for that ball to spin the opposite direction. It works where I point the face one place, I swing the club outside of that face so that the club face is close to my path. So we look something like this. Face is left of my path for a righty. That's going to be true. It's going to be reversed for a left-handed player. But that's what puts that side spin on the golf ball to make this ball go where we want it to go. And if I don't have the face closed, it's very difficult to swing with the proper path, because if you have the face open but swing with good path, you're going to hit the ball so far right. Okay, so that's not obviously what we want to do, and it's hard to trust what's going on. So again, the last thing is, and it's the first thing and it's the last thing, we need to bring the club down, and we really need to work on getting the center of the club face into the ball. So the way the drill works is I make this setup just like normal. We're going to bring the club back. From this position, what we're going to do is lower the club to the ground, so it's basically in line with my feet, okay? But the other thing is I'm going to keep the club out just nice and wide. Now, I'm not straightening my right arm, on purpose. It might feel like it's a little wide here, but it still has bent, still has some bend in it. I don't want people to do this where they're throwing this arm out. But the other thing that we're doing, and maybe the most important part, is we're lowering the club so it's by our feet, but we are twisting the club face so that when I set this on the ground, the club face is pointing at the ground. Now, if you're somebody that really struggles with a slice, I want to see this club face pretty much all the way touching the ground, because we need to work on how we hit the club face to square in the downswing. That is huge. We're working on both our club path and our club face here. Get the club path to come more from the inside, but also get the face that's going to work. Now, when we do that, we get the 2 of the 3 that we're looking for in terms of hitting straight and far drives. Now, the last part is we need to then bring the golf club in so that it hits the center of the face. So what I like to have people do is bring it in, just see the club lining up, bring it in, see the club lining up, and then what we can do from there is actually hit a couple of golf balls. So we're going to go up, bring it down, drag it in, and hit a shot, okay? When you do that, what we should see is anything that starts kind of curving left, obviously it's not going very high or anything like that, but you should start seeing a little bit of curve to the left. If you have the ability to capture a small shot like that, you should see some spin axis to your draw side. So for a right-handed player, that is a left spin axis of some sort. Okay, so again, let me show it to you one more time. We bring it up, we're gonna bring it down on the ground, and then go. Now, another good thing about this drill is if you're somebody that struggles with angle of attack and you hit down on the golf ball, this is a great drill because we can actually just work on bringing the club up and over the ball and feel that upward angle. So we actually get some more things that can help us with spin control, and we can actually get some more distance possibly out of this drill. But from there, how I like to progress is we bring it back. We're gonna have the player bring it down, not necessarily hit the ground, and then work their way through. So it's down and then through, feel that club path swinging out. That's gonna be more what it feels like as they go to hit the real golf ball. So let's go ahead and do one. Up, here, through, and then I'm just gonna transition it into a golf swing. So there we go, got our flight here. So numbers wise, what we're looking at is a couple of things. Looking for angle of attack, which is good. That's not the main thing, but club path, 2.1 to the right. Club face, 1.3 to the left. That's actually a little close for me, but again, remember the point of this drill is trying to get a shot that curves. From there, you can work on the club face, make it not go so far left. And then the last thing is, can I hit it in the center of the face? That shot was dead right in the middle, even a little high on the face, but that's right where we want it, just above the equator of the driver. So that looked really, really good. I would obviously keep going with that and going with that drill, trying to get this golf ball to turn over. So one of those things obviously that we can struggle with is trying to get the golf ball to get a curve that is away from our slice, this drill will really help you with it. So again, it's bring it up, we're going to bring it down, set it on the ground, club face, and then we're going to drag it in. If you're somebody that struggles with just making center contact, I like to just bring it to the ball, see if we're hitting the ball in the center of face, especially heel and toe. If you're somebody that struggles with angle of attack, you can work on taking it up over the tee and get that angle of attack to improve. But an excellent drill for us, and one that we really want to keep working with to help our driver. That's a very important club, as most of us know, so we want to make sure we get it. And let me know what your thoughts are about the drill down there. Also would love to hear what you're working on in your game. What swing faults are you dealing with? What shots are you seeing? Happy to help out with them. So leave that comment down below. And as always, click that subscribe button. Also, check out our link below. Have our wedge card. That is something that you should be doing. It's one of the most important drills. We do it with all of our really competitive players, Division I and professional aspiring players. We do this drill. It is super important, and you can have it 100% free. It's linked down below, so go check that out. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.